I am going to make a fideuà, but within the normal fideuà, that is, it is a fideuà from Gandia. The difference is that we are going to add mushrooms. We will use shiitake, regular mushroom, and portobello. You can use any other mushroom that you have. If you have rebolones during the rebolone season, then use rebolones. You can use any other mushroom. The important thing is that flavor in that mix will give us a very intense and very good taste. Look at that freshly cut onion. We can use even the pods from the top, because this is it. Look at this store, my goodness. These leaves, we can use these for broth if we want. And we are going to do this. We will also use the entire top part. Look at this onion. We're going to chop it. All this green, all the little leaves, this is from the top part. We are also going to add all this tender part. We are going to use all the greens. Let's prepare the garlic, and we will also remove those beautiful green shoots they have. We are going to use the monkfish tail. Look at what a beautiful tail. We will use the part of the tail, and the rest will be for stewing. We are going to carefully cut this item into small, evenly sized cubes. After cutting, we will specifically select the central portions of these cubes, as they are ideal for our stewing process. This method ensures that the stew will have a rich and consistent flavor, utilizing the best parts of the cubes. We light the fire and add the extra virgin olive oil, as always. We add a little salt to the paella. As you know, this always means marking them. You shouldn't leave them for too long so they don't empty out and become overcooked, because we want the meat to be al dente and just right when it's time to eat. We are also going to mark the monkfish. We have already marked the monkfish. Let's take it out, because this is a very tender meat. We will put it in when we add the fideuà. Then we will add the monkfish. And now let's go. Aye. First with the onion. I have put the whole onion, as you can see with the stems. They brought it to me fresh, just picked from the field. Always, 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 when using the stems, they must be organic vegetables. If you don't know where they come from, it's better not to use them. We are going to add the portobello and the mushroom. We will set the shiitake aside to add it later. The shiitake, if possible, should not be exposed to very high temperatures. So we try not to saute it so that it doesn't lose its properties. It can be sauteed, but it should be done with a very slow saute. However, it's better to avoid it almost entirely, because that way we won't lose its properties. Paprika and tomato are essential ingredients in many dishes, adding vibrant color and rich flavor to a variety of culinary creations. One, two, three, four. As you can clearly observe, this delicious fideuà dish is not only a treat for the chickens, but is also generously filled with a variety of flavorful mushrooms, making it a hearty and satisfying meal. We still need the shiitake, which we will add now, and this mixed with the fish broth and the seafood is going to be a real delicacy. There are two, but since I can't take it full, I will add what I was missing. About 2.5 parts of fish broth, about 1 part of noodles more or less. Now we turn the heat up high. Let's add this. This is the broth that the monkfish has released. And well, let's place the pieces of monkfish now. Now let's continue with the shiitake. Remember the shiitake, we cook it this way to prevent it from losing its properties, because if we saute it at high temperatures, we will lose all its qualities, okay? And here we don't take any risks, and we also add the spring garlic. Let's see. They are indeed missing a little bit. And now we wait about 8 minutes, about 6 minutes, and that's it. And we have it ready. Well, let's add the seafood now, because this fideuà is about to finish. Well, as you can see, with the flavor of the seafood, since it has already lost the leg, but we put it on quickly. The distinct and unique flavor of the fish. The flavor of the mushrooms. This is going to be a fideuà that will make you lick your fingers. Just as there is a wide variety of rice dishes, there is also a variety of fideuàs. Well, all that's left is to let this dry out, like all fideuàs. To me, fideuà is different from rice. I don't like to take out the sokarat. The fideuà has to be creamy, because that's how it tastes best, with the mix of vegetables and noodles. It turns out better than if it is dry. If it turns out dry, it won't be as appealing to eat. And the fideuà, whether it's this one, the black one, or the fideuà from Gandia, always has to be creamy. And turn off the heat a little before it finishes, so that it remains creamy and juicy. I turn it off roughly around 14 minutes. See, I've already turned it off. Well, here you have it. Fideuà from Gandia, with mushrooms and spring garlic. It's amazing. Fideuà with umami flavor.